Good morning, resellers. It's Saturday, May 17th. I just got a massive yard sale haul with some big video game scores. I wanted to get a video up before I leave for Bermuda tomorrow. Yeah, we started off in a big development about a half hour away and got some decent stuff, but nothing like we found on the way home in a very small development. Looks like everybody went to the big developments and didn't hit this one, but we found some awesome scores there. But to get started, I'm going to kind of mix around through the day because I don't really have it organized by time of when I got it. But I'm going to start off with, in the bigger development, we got a nice PlayStation 2 score. The games with it sucked. It's just sports Madden games. But we got a PS2 with 2 controllers. Needs a little cleaned up. Got a memory card. But the beautiful thing about that is I actually have a local store, complete in box, here in the Lancaster County area in Pennsylvania, where he pays great for systems, so he pays up, and it's better for me just to take it there rather than worry about shipping it on eBay for what he pays. So Spencer there at Complete in Box will give you a great deal on any console you have to turn in. I've obviously mentioned that before, but I'm going to keep giving him plugs as long as he's doing that great thing for the community. Yeah, he just put GameStop out of business in effort because they obviously don't pay as well. Then we got a wrestling 30th anniversary book for, I think it was $3. That goes for like $15.20, I believe. And then the best score of the day was at the last yard sale. We got these PlayStation 2 games for $1 a piece. We'll start off right with the banger, Simpsons Hit and Run. That's a $50 game, $40.50. It's got the manual, it's clean. So at bare minimum 40, more like 50. Then we have NHL Blitz 2003. I think that's like a $13, $15 game. Regardless, if none of these other games are worth anything, obviously for $1 a piece, when I got Simpsons Hit and Run, it pays for everything. We got MLB Power Ups. I think it's like a $10 game. Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX 2. I have a feeling that's not worth much, but not sure on it, so I just grabbed it for $1. And Atari Anthology for $1. Disney Cars for $1. Guitar Hero 3 Legends of Rock, that's got to be at least a $15 game for $1. Dance Dance Revolution Extreme 2. I feel like that's an $8 or $9 game if I recall. And then SmackDown versus Raw 2008 for PS2. All those for $1 games, so great steal there. Let me put those over here in the cart. And then at the other yard sale, we got these 6 games for $10 total. Wheel of Fortune, PS3 Beatles Rock Band. I know that's probably a $10 game. I don't know what it goes for, but I know Pac-Man Party's like a $15 game, so that should get all the money back. Call of Duty Ghost I threw in because they're doing $2 a game, and Rock Band 2, and Wii Wipeout. So that's it for those games. Then we got Nala from Lion King, huge plush, like 27 inches. They usually go for like 20, 25 bucks. Got that for $1. We also got Simba, young Simba for $1. Both the Disney store tag. Well, not the tags, but at least the label. Got this knife for $2. Figured I was at $18 with what I was spending at the one stand, so I threw that in to make it an even 20. I figure worst case I sell it at my flea market stand. I have no idea if it's worth anything or not, but it looks like pretty decent hunting knife, perhaps. This is the remote for the Blues Clue plush. I guess they said it works. You can make the Blues Clue dog walk. I got that for $2. It's probably 20 bucks. Got a Tigger plush for $1 with the kangaroo on it with the tags. If it works, that's like 25 bucks. Got another party animal for $1, or 25 cents rather. I guess Tigger's talking now, but I think he stopped. That was 25 cents. Another pocket knife for $1. A knife made out of a skull necklace for $1. I thought that was cool. And then we got the first season of Entourage sealed. I don't think it's worth much, but it's one of my favorite shows, and it's sealed, so I might just keep that for myself. Simpsons 20th Anniversary DVD set. I just recently sold a new copy for $24. I know the used ones were going for 17, 18, so I'll take that for $2 all day. Got a bag of figures for $2. Those last figures I got last week were great. I pissed a bunch of $12 figures out of them. There's Luigi in there, dinosaur from Toy Story. Didn't really go through and figure too much out, but $2. I'll get my money back regardless. I can put them down at the flea market for 3 for $1 for that matter. This thing was awesome. A Friday the 13th mug with a spinning Jason helmet. So I thought that was pretty cool for $2. Indentations. I mean, it was $16.99 originally. I don't know what. I'm not seeing a year on it, but can't go wrong for $2 there. Got a couple tape measures. One for 50 cents. A Stanley one for $1.50, bigger one. I need those for myself, so can't go wrong there because it's a lot more to buy them. Then we got a fitted Dallas Cowboys hat for $1. Flyers adjustable New Era hat for $1. I don't know if these electronic toys, these particular ones are worth much, but I got them for $1.75. So if they go for $15, $20, great. If not, oh well. Then we got Miami Heat. It needs a little cleaning up, but it's like a retro Miami Heat hat. It's a fluorescent yellow, $1. Then we got, sorry about the talking Tigger again. And then we got a dead center Titleist putter. It's a little banged up on the bottom, but that's a left-handed putter, and they're going for like $45 on eBay. I got these clubs for $5 a piece. And then we got a Taylor. They look like they're all $40 clubs. There were some more that I was thinking about gambling on, but they're a little more marked up. Taylor 300 series driver. And these drivers, I sell generic brands down at my flea market consistently for $5. And that's TaylorMade, so worst comes to worst. If they wouldn't sell online, I could take them down there and get my money back. But TaylorMade, they sell pretty well on eBay. We sold a lot of TaylorMade stuff on eBay. Then we got a keyboard for $1. I actually just sold a random keyboard that I got a yard sale for $1 at the flea market stand last week for $5. So I grabbed another one for $1 that I saw. Throw it down there. Tim Tebow jersey, Reebok. It's not in the best of shape, but it's not in bad shape either. And that was $2. Tim Tebow's a fan favorite. We got a Penn State jersey, large, number 8. I don't know if that's anybody recently on the team. It has no name on the back. No Penn State jerseys do. But I could put that down at $10 at my flea market stand. A lot of Penn State fans where I live. And then we got a Luka Doncic. It's Mavericks jersey, but it's $2. So can't go wrong there. I mean, throw that out for $10 also. Somebody will still want Luka, even though it's still in a Dallas jersey and with him on the Lakers. And then we got a Baker Mayfield Browns jersey for $2. I only got that because it's in amazing shape, so it doesn't look like it's ever been worn. Then we got a Talking Elmo. I'm not going to turn him on. You've heard enough of those electronics talking so far. But I've sold him before for $23, this one. And I got him for $2. Now, we got a bucket of Matchbox cards. These aren't the good Matchbox cards. I'm going to get them soon. But actually, there's a Thomas Train in there, which I'm trying to get some Thomas Trains stored up. So hopefully there are more Thomas Trains in there. Either way, it was $10 for the whole bucket. Even if not a single one of them is worth anything, I'll make more money throwing them at my flea market stand. And the kids down there love those toys and cars 3 for $1. I'm not even going to go through those to see if there's anything good in there right now at this time. I know there's some good stuff, but it's also marked up, so we'll see. But that was $10 for the whole bucket. Can't go wrong there. We got a $1 Wilson baseball glove signature edition. That should be like $15 or $20 glove. Got that for $1. And I'm going to save the Matchbox just for last because I'm going to spend the most time on those. Crazy Horse Memorial, South Dakota. Hat for $1. Looks like a pretty cool vintage hat. Move these cards over here next. Got a Nebraska hoodie. It's my size, actually. A real nice shape. And my friend used to coach there. Now he's back with St. John's, but I couldn't pass that up for $4. That would actually sell for more money than that if I do want to sell it, but probably won't. Mickey Mouse picture for $1. I was put that for $5 down at the flea market. And now the best score of the day, and it was a little controversial. Got to the stand, and I started asking the guy what he wanted for everything, but he was busy with somebody else at the moment, and somebody else picked one up. I'm buying this one, and for 25 cents. So I whipped out $20 to hold out to him and said, I want to buy them all. I was going to pay them all quarter piece, and he said, I'll just take 20. I knew there was more than 140, so I was like, I'll just give you $30 instead of 20. And then the other guy's still looking through them, so yeah, while he's getting me boxes, I'm like, hey, I bought all those. And he's like, then that guy started counting them up. He's like, you got a great deal. I'm like, yeah, well, the deal's already done. But either way, I'm not gonna go through all of them, but look at the shape of these. I could tell there's some newer ones, some older ones, but we got like Chicago White Sox. Not that they're having a good year. Got ship-shape car. Like, they're all just like vintage cars in great shape. So I know there's some decent ones here for there's a Philadelphia Eagles 1991. I know there's a lot of these that'll sell on eBay. And then I know another guy that collects some of them that'll buy some of them off me. I'll leave a little meat on the bone for him. And then anything else, if they're not worth anything, I'll throw it down at the flea market stand 3 for $1, which I paid less than that for them. But if you look through them, I mean, there's so many good ones. Coca-Cola. Got Rasta. Everywhere you look, but be on the lookout for me to post these on eBay. As I said, I am leaving for Bermuda tomorrow, so I won't be posting any of this stuff for at least a week and a half. But yeah, if you're checking out my eBay in the near future and you collect some of these Matchbox cars and stuff, be on the lookout for those in a couple weeks. But I will try to post maybe some videos down in Bermuda during the week. I might make the videos and not be able to post them until I get back, depending on the service down there when we're actually at the island. But I won't be doing a yard sale video next week, and I might not post any videos for about a week and a half. Again, I do appreciate everybody viewing. If you can comment, like, and subscribe, that'll help me a lot and help grow our channel. And until then, everybody have a great weekend, and we'll see you on the next one.